Okay, so we're with the rose amongst the thorns out here, Natalie du Toit. Natalie, firstly, what has been your experience on the day so far? I know you've been walking around a bit. How have you found it?
Yeah, I mean, it's a beautiful day, and obviously for a wonderful cause, the JP21 Foundation. You know, JP is one of Laureus Sport for Good Foundation ambassadors, so for us to come out here and support a lot of the ambassadors that are taking part today, and you know, it's always that part that's for for a good cause that really sticks with you and sticks with your heart. At Laureus, we use sport as a tool to drive social change, and you know, that's what we hear about today. So yeah, it's been exciting. I think it's the most beautiful day out here. It feels like getting back in a swimming pool and cooling down a bit. But yeah, I think just everyone coming together, everyone showing their support just adds to the day.
I think very topical, disability is more than just physical. It can be mental, can be emotional. The communities that the foundations serve and the organizations like QuadCare, it's very community orientated as well as giving value and dignity back to individuals. I think as an ambassador of those individuals, what would be your sort of word of encouragement to these individuals that find themselves in a disability sort of state, whether it's mental or physical? What would be your encouragement to them?
So, you know, every disability is completely different. And from the standpoint of inclusion, it's even more challenging. You know, I always use the story of a lot of the airlines today now have a ramp for wheelchair users, but as an amputee, it's not the easiest to walk up because your foot actually hits the ramp in many cases. So I think, you know, the encouragement is to find your why, to find what it is that you could possibly do. It's definitely not easy as a disabled person. And I think it's also challenging for those that aren't disabled because you don't know how to help, you don't know, what you should do. And in those cases, it's really just to ask and ask how you can help. So yeah, a word of encouragement is just find your why. It's difficult, and you know, some of us don't find our why for many years, and that's in general in life. But yes, so as a disabled person, you know, I don't know what other disabilities are there. There are many that I can't even pronounce, and it's just to also, I guess, accept it in terms of you might not be able to do things in the same way that everybody else can, but at the same time, you could possibly find a way to still do it. And one of the examples is wearing a slip-slop as an amputee. Number one, to get the slip-slop between the toes. And then when you walk, usually you fling it off. So, it's how do I do that? I put some Velcro on it and I Velcro it to my shoe and I'm able to wear the slip-slop. So it's a simple example, but there's always a way to do something, and it's to believe that you can. And also when you're struggling, just say, no, it's possible, we can do this. So yeah, I saw some QuadCare out there today, and really it's just the inspiration. And today is all about that. It's about mingling. It's about understanding that anything is possible if you can believe.